So this example will actually look at how to use a switch statement with grade. So let's first do a, let's have an integer called exam mark. Let's just call it mark. I'm going to start, assume it's 0 until, which is kind of, yeah, don't worry, you'll get a mark. So let's just do a C in and C out. So let's C in, we're going to C in the mark, and we're going to do a C out here. Enter your course mark. Okay? And if we don't put an endl here, this will allow us to just type the mark on the same line, right? So we take in this mark. I'm not going to check to make sure. I'm going to assume it's a proper integer. But we could, if we want, to check if it's actually less than 100 or whatever. We'll do that as part of our switch statement. So what's the format for a switch statement? Somebody tell me, instead of me telling you. Switch some expression, what? Case. Okay, and so our switch is going to be mark. We're going to do it on mark. Constant value? Can I do what? Can I do an expression here? What? So how am I going to do this? How would I convert this to letters? Is that not going to work then? We have 100 different possible grades. Okay. Well, let's do it that way then. Let's do a char grade, and we'll do. I don't want to do an int. I want to do just a char. Enter your course letter grade. Okay? Oh, what did I do? Mark. And I am going to say, hold on. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to assume this time that you get an A to start. Let's go an A plus. No, there's no pluses or minuses. I know. Thank you for pointing out that would be a string. Okay, enter your course letter grade. So this time now we're going to see in here mark. Now we're going to have a case if it's A. I'm going to assume uppercase just for simplicity. So if the case is A, I'm going to say C out. Great work. Great work. Knowing your stuff. So that's the kind of thing your professor says, right? Cool? Now, typically I would put a break here, right? And why would I put a break? Yeah, because I want, basically, once one case is matched, I want to end. If I had a situation where I was looking and doing different cases where, for example, what I was evaluating could evaluate the multiple cases, or I wanted that, I could display, instead of the break, it would go through all of them, but I'm going to do break because I only want to have one unique case. Quick question?
Why? You initialize what marks you're going to input the marks.
Why? Oh, I just thought I'd be nice. It didn't help you. It was just purely to make you guys feel good. Yeah.
Why can't we have like a case and one and have each of those? Like,
We could. But that would be a better example of an if statement, right? So we could say if we did marks, if the mark is less than 50, it's an F. If it's between 80 and 100, so for ranges and that. We could. We could have done that too if case 99, 98, 97, and so on. I do all those cases all match to 1, right? What? We're not there yet in the course. Okay, so what's another case? Let's do the case of no F's. C out. Or please see your professor after class. Okay? What? Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm going to also put a case B right here. Okay? So what I'm saying now is if you get an A or a B, I'm going to give them the same message. Okay? And I'm going to still have my break statement here. If I do cases C, I'll say, good work. If the case is D, I'm going to say the same thing as F. See me after class. Okay? Now, did I forget anything here? I probably want to have a break here as well, right? And do I need a default case here? I am going to put one in because there may be a case of, what about if somebody decides to be smart and puts in a Z? That's a nice friendly message. Okay. And then, do I need to have a semicolon at the end of my switch? No, I mean, if you put one in, you don't need one. If you put one in, it just treats it like an empty statement after, so you don't need one. Okay, now let's actually try to compile this example too. We've compiled it. I'm just going to clear it for now. And let's run this. So we go ./a.out. First thing it's going to do is enter a letter grade for the course. I'm going to assume you got an A. Okay? Great work. You really know your stuff. If I run it again and I enter a B, great work. You really know your stuff. Whoever the professor is, this is like they're writing really personalized messages. Okay, what about if you got a C? Good work. F? Please see your professor after class. And D will give you the same thing. So the thing that I want to point out here is that after a case, like in this one here, there is nothing after this, but we could have had another message in here like C out. Awesome. And because we have no break after it, it would execute this statement and this statement. So let me just show you that really quick. And if I enter A now, it'll say, awesome, great work. So that'll be different, but if I type the B, it will just say the great work. So what happens is a break allows you to jump out of a given case, but if there is no break, it'll continue on to the next case and display out as well. Okay? And the default one is optional. You do not need it.